Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our business opportunity presentation. Before we start, I would like to see the lovely faces of our guests. So, can you please turn on your video and kindly stay muted? Okay. Oh, it's so nice to see all those lovely faces. Welcome. Thank you so much for turning on your video. I'm your MC today, and my name is Badet Mar Banay, your Avita Nursepreneur Tita, originally from Malaybalay City, Philippines. And I'm presently residing here in New Jersey, USA. I would like to ask our guest to write in the chat box if where are you coming from? Anybody? Anybody from Singapore? Please write in your chat box. Okay, Singapore. We have from Singapore. Um, I think we have also from USA, and then we have from the Philippines. Oh, we have from Australia, Malaysia, Hong Kong. Welcome, where we are global. Thank you so much for all your responses. Tonight is a Mother's Month special opportunity presentation. Let's honor and thank all mothers, mothers by choice or mothers by heart, by typing thank you in your chat box. Then thank them for your response. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. So, thank you, PA Joey. Thank you, Catherine Chan. Okay, so today is all about unlocking the full potential of your life. Not just living longer, but living stronger, smarter, and with more joy. You'll learn how to boost your health span, the years you stay active and vibrant, and your wealth span, the ability to fund and enjoy the life you love. We're diving into two things we all care about: living longer and living better. And that means not just more years in your life, but more life in your years with energy, purpose, and yes, financial peace of mind. We will have an inspiring sharing from our guest speaker who will share her secrets to longevity. She is one of the pioneering doctors trained in both Eastern, Western, and regenerative medicine. She is one of the pioneering doctors of Swiss oral cell therapy trained in Singapore. She practiced integrative medicine, dermatology, integrative oncology with almost 25 years of experience. She's a CEO and a medical director of Dr. D Wellness Center in Makati. She is also a Dr. On-Call awardee and nominated for Catholic Mass Media Awards and Exemplar Catholic Missionary Awards. She rendered pro bono services for many patients during pandemic. She is a diamond president of Avita International Wellness Company whose network spans all continents. An international speaker and an extraordinary doctor, a mother, an army wife, wellness missionpreneur for orphans, neglected and abused children, and a hope giver. Please help me welcome our inspiring, multi talented, and fabulous Diamond President, Dr. Diona Jacoba Mabus. Yay!
Thank you, BB. Let's all give BB a Zoom clap. Yes. She's tuning in all the way from USA. And what time is it there, BB?
It's 7:40 in the morning.
Wow. So let's thank her for her commitment for being our gracious MC for tonight, our plantita nursepreneur, Badet Mar Panay. Let's all give her a Zoom clap.
Thank you.
Ah, Kindly unmute. Thank you. So good morning, everyone. Mabuhay. I'm Dr. Diona. You may call me Dr. D. I'm tuning in from the Philippines, and I'm glad to see so many people tuning in from different countries. So can I ask all of you a question? Who is excited? Who is excited to learn about the secrets to longevity? Can you type excited if you're excited to learn about the secrets to longevity? How to increase your health span and your wealth span as well. Okay, but that Christine is excited, Mary is excited, Vivienne, Natalie is excited. Yes, Kimi is excited. Yeah, me too. I'm also excited. You excite me because you're all excited. Okay, so I would like to congratulate everyone for making it here tonight, because this presentation will definitely change your life for the better. So allow me to share again my screen. So these are my disclosure, and I'm forever grateful to the ones who shared cell therapy and Navita with me. That's why I'm paying it forward. Just a warning, as I've said, this may change your life. This may increase your health span up to 20 years. And this may even make you look and feel younger up to 20 years. Who wants to look and feel younger up to 20 years? Type yes in the chat box. Do you want to feel and look younger up to 20 years? Let me see, yeah. Yes, Vivian. Of course, Bibi, who wouldn't want to look and feel younger? Absolutely, by Christine. And this may also increase your wealth span as well, but this is not for everyone. So can I all share with you my story as a doctor, why I became an integrative medicine practitioner? Is it okay? Can you all do thumbs up in your Zoom icon? Thumbs up. I want to see thumbs up. Okay, to share my story. Okay. So as Bibi has mentioned, I'm one of the pioneering doctors trained in both Eastern and Western medicine, integrative and regenerative medicine. So integrative medicine is combining the best of Eastern and Western medicine to improve the lives of everyone. So once upon a time, I was purely practicing as a Western medicine trained doctor, wherein for every symptom, we will have we will be prescribing a pill for every symptom. That was our training. And we have the entire year in pharmacology, but only like a few months on nutrition. So that's my background. So there was a time when we were newly married, my husband and I were planning to get pregnant, and I was recommended to take a pill. And the pill supposed to, I was told that it is going to increase my fertility. So I took it without checking on the side effects. And sadly, what happened to me is that I experienced a very, very bad effect from the pill. It made me bleed for 45 days, and the bleeding is not stopping, that I became anemic and pale. And I went to another doctor and asked for help to stop the bleeding. So she gave me another pill, and instead of the bleeding stopping, the bleeding became intense. So, and aside from that, I also vomited. So I was hospitalized because of side effects from 2 pills. So I was bleeding, I was vomiting, and in the hospital bed, I was reflecting, and I said to myself, why did this happen to me? And that's where I received my second calling as a doctor, which is I realized there must be a better way to heal patients. I realized that side effects are very, very real, because before I used to be trigger happy in prescribing medicines. You are in pain, I give you a painkiller. You have cough for 2 days, I will already start you on antibiotics until the side effect, the painful side effect happened to me. So there, I started to train and uh, transition my practice from purely Western to integrative holistic medicine. And to me, that is the best way to practice medicine today. There are many, many more doctors joining the field of integrative holistic medicine. So that's my story. So your wellness is my passion. Yes. So in the real world, most of us are just focused on the illness or the sick care. So this is called the illness wellness continuum. What I want all of you tonight is to have a mind shift, a shift from focusing or waiting to get sick to becoming more healthy, and not just healthy, but to have a high level of wellness. Because majority are in the comfort zone or in the false wellness wherein you eat whatever you want, you don't exercise, health is not your priority. And I hope by the end of my sharing, you will all be inspired to aspire to become more healthy, to have a higher level of wellness, and enjoy a life of longevity. So have you all heard of lifespan versus health span? Can you type health span in the chat box? So I want to see health span. Okay, so lifespan, thank you for your response. Yes, so lifespan is the number of years you will live here on earth, while health span is the number of years you will live disease-free. So based on research, the lifespan is only determined by around 20 to 30% of our genes, and majority, around 60% is determined by our lifestyle. Wow, this is something new, right? So when you say that it's in our family genes that we have cancer, therefore, I can also have cancer. So it doesn't hold true anymore because you can do something about it. Remember, your health span is only determined by 20% of your genes and around 70% of your lifestyle, unless you have an accident. We are meant to live up to 120 years old. So in the Bible, if you're 70, that is 70 and beyond, that's considered a blessing. But in reality, our bodies are meant to live up to 120 years old. Wow. And there are many people who are able to do this. They are called centenarians, and they're all living in the blue zones. Is anyone here who's living in the blue zone? Can you type yes if you're living in the blue zone? No one. I'm definitely not in the blue zone. There are only a few places in the world, and they are centenarians. They live more than 100. You want to know how long you will be able to live if you will be living in the next 7 years is you can do the longevity test. So it is the SRT, or the sitting rising test. So from standing, you try to sit on the floor like Indian seat, and then you stand up again without using both of your hands. So we'll just use your muscle strength. So that is the first indicator of longevity, is your muscle strength. So your muscle strength will start to decline at the age of 35. So by 35, it is a must that you start to exercise. Otherwise, 10 years down the road, you will go into what we call sarcopenia, or loss of muscle mass. So it's very important. You can try this later. Not at this point. Listen to me first, okay? So try this later based on studies. If you're not able to do this, the lower your score, the lower your chances of being alive in the next 7 years. So the higher your score, the higher your chances of being alive in the next 7 years and even beyond. So I've seen this. This is very, very true among all my elderly patients. So in the last few months, we have been shocked by this sudden news of premature deaths. So I was in shock with the death of Barbie Sue. She's my contemporary. So she's a very famous actress from Taiwan. And she died suddenly on vacation in Japan because of pneumonia. And pneumonia is a preventable, communicable disease. And also, Margarita Flores, Asia's best female chef. She died suddenly from heart attack, only 65 years old. And more shocking, as I've said, young people are dying from old people's disease nowadays. It is so alarming and so scary for our loved ones. So here, CJ De Silva, she's a visual artist. She died at 36 because of stroke. And even younger is an athlete, Zhang Shiji, 17-year-old Chinese athlete, passed away during his actual sport event due to cardiac arrest. And this is the latest this May. I was super duper shocked. A millennial or an influencer, a child actress, she's only 11 years old. She died from 13 heart attacks. 13! And they cannot diagnose the reason she died. The doctor said she died from a mysterious disease. 11-year heart attack in an 11-year-old. This is, I've never heard of this until last May 6th. May they all rest in peace. And this picture paints 1,000 words. It's so heartbreaking. This is graduation season in our country. I'm not sure with other countries, and many college students graduating without their parents anymore. And this is a new officer who graduated from the Philippine Military Academy. You know what? He carried a standee of his dad just so that his dad could be present, and he was crying. And look at this young boy. I mean, it's just the same as my son, and the boy misses his mama so much. And this is so heartbreaking for me. They are orphan. As parents, we have the responsibility to be healthy for our children so that we can live up to the day that they can already take care of themselves or even beyond. Though, why is this happening? Can you type why in the chat box? Ask me why. Okay, so the answer is this. You can take picture. We have been exposed to so many free radicals. Number one, stress. It's the number one killer. Our unhealthy eating habits, or the SAD, which is called the standard American diet. High fat, very oily, high sugar diet. And we cook our foods on non-stick pans. Did you know that a single scratch in your non-stick pan, it will release thousands up to millions of microplastics? So don't use non-stick pans. Our fish, our rivers are polluted, filled with plastic. Even the water that we drink in the mineral plastic bottles, they are laden with thousands of microplastics. So in the latest research, we can now see microplastics in the brain. We can see microplastics in sperms. Yeah, so this may be one of the reasons why autism is skyrocketing because of these microplastics. Our vegetables are laden with insecticides, pesticides, too much medicines, hormone disruptors. These are forever chemicals. So these are found in your household cleansers, in your newly painted furnitures, newly painted houses, and even all the things that you put on yourself, from your shampoo down to your what you put on your skin, even your makeup, your nail polish, everything, there are forever chemicals. Therefore, we are surrounded by free radicals and forever chemicals. And smoking, and even vaping. Vaping is more dangerous than smoking. And we are too much alcohol, and we are surrounded by Wi-Fi. We are surrounded by negative electromagnetic fields. It's here, there, and everywhere. So turn off your Wi-Fi when you sleep. Put your cell phone at least 3 feet away from you. Okay, there's pollution. These are the things that make us age so fast, that make us die young. So take note of these free radicals and avoid them as much as possible. And one tip, another longevity tip is have your own water purifier at home. You decrease your microplastic intake by 95%. So these free radicals are destroyer of our cells. Once the DNA is destroyed, you will start to have the good genes will be off, the bad genes will be turned on. So you can turn on your bad genes, you can also turn off your good genes. And telomere shortening, or what we call premature aging. That's why we're seeing those young people as early as 11 years old, 17 years old dying from heart attack. And then your body will undergo the silent inflammation, the fight between the good and the bad cells, and eventually your body cannot cope up anymore, and you will be having a full-blown disease. So what we're seeing is this process used to be slow, but now it's so fast. That's why we're seeing premature deaths. And what's the usual answer to chronic diseases? Is too much chemical medicines. But don't get me wrong, because I have respect for Western medicine, especially in times of emergencies wherein we need a quick effect from all these medicines. But for me, these medicines should not be used as long-term maintenance as much as possible. And we doctors and ourselves should do our very best to do lifestyle change so that you'll be able to slowly but surely be freed from these chemical medicines, because we all know that every pill has a side effect. And what is our unique answer to chronic diseases and disease prevention? That is the wellness lifestyle. Wow, so this is also important. So this for vitamin D, it has a role in immune system. W is to drink water. Drink more water than soft drinks, okay? And avoid drinking from canned goods or from canned drinks or those in cartons. They are very, very high in bad or artificial sugar. And exercise, LL is for lots of love and forgiveness, joy, positivity, and gratitude. So remove all the toxic emotions in your body. Believe me, it makes you age faster. Yeah, so N is for to spend time with nature, and E is to eat fruits and vegetables always in every meal. So, and the SSS is for stop smoking or vaping, period. That's the most dangerous. And another SS is for Dr. Sun, Dr. Sleep. Sleep for at least 8 hours a day. During sleeps where your body repairs itself. Okay, and another S is significance or support. Have a support group and find something significant. Have a purpose. And last but not the least is another S, which is supplementation. So, what do you think is the most important factor, indicator for longevity based on research? Can you try to make a guess? Which among these factors have I mentioned is the most important in longevity? Try to make a guess. I cannot see the chat. Which the chat group? Okay, no one is guessing which is the most important. Okay, let me see here. Sleep, Jocelyn. Thank you for your response. No, it's not sleep, but thank you. Okay, so food, Mary. Mary is a foodie. That's why she has a point. No, food. But the most important, based on research, Emmanuel says it's fruits and vegetable. Thank you for trying, but based on research, the most important is letter S. It's significance or support. Yes, so those who are surrounded by love, by family, by true friends, wherein they have support, they have significance, they are they're adding value to the community, they are the ones who live longer. Yeah. So yeah, perfect. Yin Yin, yeah. Yin Yin got the correct answer. So can I ask you another question? Is this wellness lifestyle easy to follow? Can you follow it perfectly? Definitely not. Yeah. No one can have or live a perfect wellness lifestyle, not even myself. That's why we need the supplementation to help our bodies to heal every day from all this exposure to free radicals. So let's go to supplementation, or what we call oral cell therapy. It's a form of nutritional medicine wherein we provide the cells with premium nutrients so that the cells will be able to heal, repair, and regenerate itself. So this is in layman's terms, so you will be able to understand. If your doctor doesn't know about nutritional medicine, it may be killing you, because chances are your doctor will just keep on prescribing chemical medicines each time you present with different symptoms. So why non-injectable? Why oral cell therapy? We start to age at 25 or even earlier. We're seeing earlier now, as I've told you the stories of those with premature aging leading to premature deaths. And our cells are continuously damaged when we're exposed to the free radicals, and we degenerate the fastest in our 40s and when we become in our 60s, when we reach senior citizenship. Oral is safe and painless. It does not awaken cancer cells. It even weakens cancer cells. So I'm training both injectable and oral cell therapy. We can only inject only when we have cleared the patient from any active cancer cells. Okay, but with oral, there is no need to clear that, because with oral cell therapy, it can even weaken cancer cells. Therefore, it is better and more economical than injectable stem cells. So with cell therapy, we're able to repair the cells, the tissues, the organs, the entire person, and especially the immune system. We have three kinds. We have CellularGen, which repairs, rebuilds, rejuvenates all our cells. And we have NGF, or natural growth factors. It is for brain and nerve regeneration, made from premium bird's nest extract from New Zealand. It is proven by an A-star study from National University, Singapore. And I recommend this for those with brain and nerve problems. If you have autism, dementia, stroke, memory loss, traumatic brain injuries, and any conditions affecting the nerves, any pain also. And if you simply want to enhance your memory or your brain functions. While Celleva is a phosphocholine complex. This is especially for our letter C's, for the cell membrane, for our liver, for the blood vessels, and also for reduction of visceral fat. So for tonight, because we have limited time, I will only be focusing on discussing CellularGen. CellularGen is the first and only marine cell therapy supplement in the world, and it's made and research developed only in Switzerland. It comes from premium salmon DNA extracts from the ocean of France. So why salmon? Because salmon DNA is almost similar to human DNA. And salmon is one of the few species that do not develop any kind of cancer. Yes. Okay. And these are the active ingredients. It's 90% bio-DNA cellular marine complex. And this is like your nucleotide for repair and regeneration of all our damaged DNA. And also, it comes with peptide e-collagen for regeneration of the skin, the bones, and the joints. So it is good for those who wants to look younger, for those with arthritis, for those with bone problems. And also hydroMN peptide. This is the peptide that lowers the glycemic index of sugar. It's good for diabetics, for those on weight management, and also for those with cancer. Why? Because the food of cancer cells is sugar. So you have the DNA, your nucleotide, and your peptides. So you have all the ingredients necessary to repair our damaged DNA. How does it work? First, we'll remove the free radicals, then repair and maintain the damaged DNA, and then rebuild and rehabilitate all our cells. And first, it will repair the most damaged cells first, and then later on, the rest of the cells. These are the evidence-based benefit backed by independent clinical studies. As a doctor, I always look for studies that back any claim. And these are the results. Helps in cell regeneration, enhancement of energy, stamina, and vitality, 20 years younger, relief of joint pains, mental health, glycemic index or sugar reduction, beauty enhancement. So this is our favorite for the women. It also boosts the immune system. And it is very timely now. We're seeing again another surge of COVID in different Asian countries. And it also helps in the reproductive system. It has a natural Viagra effect. It also delays menopause. It has a double enteric coating, so the absorption is very, very good. It has an anti-reflux technology as well. Can I just drink some water? It also has unsurpassed worldwide accreditation, so it's very safe. It's halal certified. It has current good manufacturing practice. It has a Swiss attestation certification, meaning it's manufactured and can also be sold in Switzerland. US FDA compliance, and my favorite, it's BSCG certified drug-free, free from any chemicals, steroids, hormones, that even elite Olympic athletes can safely take it. And I have pregnant women and children with medical conditions who have been helped by Celergen. Now, let me share with you stories of our Celergen mothers because this is Mother's Month. So tonight, we will be honoring our Celergen mothers. First is, I tested it on my mom. It begins in my quest for a fountain of youth for my beloved mother. So this happened around 10 years ago. So my mother used to be in and out of the hospital. She's sickly, and she was told that she's the next one to die. So I refused to see my mother dying. It pains me to see her getting weak and weaker. All her meds kept increasing. It reached to 10 per day, but her health kept declining. And then I asked myself, what else can I do? And I remember someone shared Celergen with me. And I asked them to send me a box. And I told mom in the hospital, because here she is already having severe heart failure, a lot of fluids in her lungs, that she is on complete bed rest. Going to the toilet makes her, she can't even go to the toilet. She can't even speak well. She gets so tired easily. And as the only doctor, it's heartbreaking for me. So I wanted to try injectable stem cells at that time, but I cannot afford it. It will cost me 1,000,000 pesos. Yeah. So until someone, I'm so grateful someone shared Celergen with me. I told mom, please take this and let's see what happened. And you know what happened? After just 3 days, mommy was able to sleep so well because she's been having insomnia for so long. After 1 week, mom is able to go to the toilet. After 1 month, her meds were reduced from 10 to 3 because all her labs became normal for the first time. And for the first time also that her meds were reduced. And she was also able to receive her Lifetime Achievement Award as a lawyer. So there, and we also noticed, and her friends noticed, that she looked younger. And they asked her, did you have a Botox? And of course, I didn't do Botox on her at that time. And there I saw the power of oral cell therapy and started to recommend it to all my patients because I believe in the Chinese proverb that if someone shared something of value with you and you benefit from it, you have a moral obligation to share it with others. And this is another Celergen mom, engineer Nora Ko. She's 72 years old. She's a stage 4 breast cancer warrior since 2013. So 12 years now. And this is our latest picture in March to show you her proof of life. Yeah, so I went to Cebu. Ate Nora was given only 1 month to live, but look at her, she's still alive and even driving. Wow, I was so amazed. For me, she is a living miracle. I checked her CT scan and all the cancer, all the tumor in her body, it's still there, but they are not growing. It's like it's like something stopped the tumor from growing. So she's still alive. So we call it she is healed. She's not cured, but she is healed. That she's able to have a quality of life and she's able to have a better life. Next, this is also a touching story when I went to Cebu. So this is Dr. Vilma and her daughter Angel. Angel was diagnosed with tetralogy of Fallot, which is a child that is born with severe heart defects. And the doctors told Dr. Vilma that her daughter can only live for up to maximum of 17 or 18 years old. And that even if she undergoes surgery, she was just given a 50-50% chance to survive. That's why I call this a mother's courage for her daughter. So the mother took all the courage to to subject her daughter to surgery because even if she does not subject her daughter to surgery, her daughter will die in a few years. So if she'll not do anything, at least she took that chance. But before the surgery, she started Angel on Celergen, and Angel was able to heal and recover well and even faster from the open heart surgery. Her hospitalization was decreased to 50%, and she attributes it to Celergen. And of course, I'm also a mother myself. So I have a, a toddler. She's 3 years old. And we must be in our A game, in our healthiest, and we have to live the longest as we can. Because our son is only 3 years old and we are nearing our 50s. So we are both taking Celergen even if we do not have any disease. We are taking it for our longevity. And this is my good friend Mags. She became a widow during pandemic, and it's so touching because she told me she is on Celergen, she is on a very healthy lifestyle because she said she has to be at her healthiest, she has to live at her longest for her children. And this is Miss Joyce. In her 60s, she is a philanthropist, a painter, and Manila's best dressed. She is a very beautiful lady from the inside to the outside. She uses her beauty and her talent for a cause. She paints, so this is a sample of her painting, and all the proceeds, 100%, she donates to charity, to children in youth shelters. And she is also grateful that Celergen spared her from a dental surgery, and it also helped her husband to be freed from severe cases of asthma. And last but not the least is our epitome of aging gracefully and longevity, which is Dr. Gail in her 70s. And she's the only senior citizen who's still biking in their village. She only has one maintenance meds. She's never hospitalized, and she's still able to practice and travel. So she is a walking sunshine if you're able to meet her. And most importantly is I call her my rich Singaporean mother, our global CEO and founder, Miss Lee. She's already in her 80s, and she would always tell us that life is a gift, never take it for granted. Can we all type gift on the chat box so we remember that life is a gift? Gift. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you to all your response. May I share with you about our company, which is Avita. It is a company that our company offers preventive wellness and anti-aging solutions for a healthier and better life. We are a Singapore company since 2007 with an Asia-wide opportunity, and we are present in different countries, and our mission is to spread the gospel of health and wealth to all the parts of the world. Here we are present in 9 countries and growing in Philippines, Japan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Australia, and we started in Singapore, and we keep growing, and with 700 million market. So something is also growing, and that is, if you've heard of this one. Yeah, let me try to arrange the rise of artificial intelligence and robots replacing humans. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? See, Microsoft has already laid off 6,000 employees and replaced it with AI. And even China. So BB, listen to this, all the doctors sit down. China has already opened the first AI hospital with 14 robot doctors. Oh my gosh. It's predicted that even doctors and nurses will be replaced. So BB, are you ready to be replaced? We studied so long for 16 years, and then we will just be replaced by artificial intelligence, but it's already happening. But I'm so glad and thankful that Avita is ready for this. We are ready. Why? Because Avita is positioned in the global wellness industry, and it's expected to grow at a robust 7.3% annually from 2023 until 2028. In the next 5 years, it is estimated to become a $9 trillion industry by 2028. Wow! So don't worry, Avita is ready for this artificial intelligence or for any robot. Yeah, so my toddler, he uses Bobot instead of robot. So Avita is ready. You can opt to do it as a wellness advocate via retailing or direct selling. You share your wellness knowledge and skills, but you will only be able to touch lives one at a time. Or you can opt to do it by building your network. Through franchising, you develop network and business leaders. You'll be able to touch lives many at a time. The choice is yours. And what I love about Avita is our different platforms. We have the health platform, the wealth platform, lifestyle, and personal development. We have a ranking system. So we start as a VIP, then you become silver and gold associate. These are consumer positions, but gold associate is also the business startup position. And then the platinum director, diamond, pearl ambassador, and crown ambassador. These are the enterprise builders or iron name shareholders with global shares. So, as you can see, the higher your rank, the higher your income. So there is no boss, but we are our own CEO. And remember, you can grow your network enterprise. You start from gold associate and then work your way up towards becoming a crown ambassador. We also have an Avita education system. I call it MBA or Masters in the Business of Avita. We have business opportunity presentation, usually on a Thursday night. So just like what we're having tonight, we have Empower nights, Tuesday nights. We have face-to-face and via class Zoom. We have our onboarding trainings, the new distributor orientation and networker basic course. We also have entrepreneur leap seminar, so you can learn, evaluate, act, and progress. And we have Elite Eagles or Diamond Eagles exclusive trainings for platinum directors and diamond presidents, pearl ambassadors, and above. And one of my favorites is the Soaring Eagles. It's an out-of-the-box international experiential leadership training, which will give you the mindset of a champion, or you have this mindset of I'm possible. So last 2023, we had it in Palawan, 2024 in Indonesia, and this year we'll be having it on June 21 and 22 at Resorts World Convention Center. So registration is, you can register through the person who invited you, or you can also scan the QR code that you can see here. So ticket price 600 Singapore dollars with a free box of Celeva. We also have a strong mentoring system wherein these are all my millionaire mentors, and they all have trained me to be a servant leader. So I'm also doing the same to my own set of leaders to also pass on what I have learned from my different mentors, because it takes a village to raise an Avita leader. So I'm grateful to all my mentors for all their valuable wisdom and support, and even their love and their tough love. Yeah. And we have culture of family and teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and team means together everyone achieves miracles. So these are my leaders I have from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And I have doctors, I also have housewives, I also have entrepreneurs. So anyone who wants to become a better person and a better leader and wants to have an impact to many people through health and wealth is welcome. And we have the values of integrity, humility, positivity, teachability, accountability, and teamwork. And we have a very generous compensation system. Here, you determine your own income. The sky is the limit. And the highest so far is 3 million pesos, or that is roughly around, let me compute, around 75 Sing dollars. That is just in 1 month. So that is our record. And we can, who wants to break the record? Anyone? So I want to break the record, of course. All of us. Yeah, it's a blessing. And also, I'm grateful for my sweet Avita life. I'm able to enjoy quality and quantity time with my loved ones. I can spend every week, the entire week, with my parents. And I'm also able to fly to my husband, who is often assigned in different islands here in the Philippines, and bring along my toddler so we can spend time with him. So I'm grateful for the time freedom that I have, that I'm enjoying because of my sweet Avita life. And we also get to travel for free. So we have been able to, these are called our Avita family voyages. So we have a family culture. We love to travel together, and we have traveled together to Taiwan, to Australia, Japan, and last 2 years ago we were in Spain, and then this year we are also flying again to Japan in Kyoto and Nagoya. So you can still register for the early bird price, which is 4,888 Sing dollars, ending on May 31. And I'm also grateful for the time freedom, and that I am able to wake up and work when I want to. I'm the boss, I'm my own CEO. I'm able to work anytime, anywhere, or even online. So I am talking about wealth span. For me, wealth span is the number of years you will still be able to earn even if you are not working. Yeah. So through Avita, I'm able to enjoy wealth span as well, because I was able to experience it the most during the time of pandemic. Where in this center, I had just opened my wellness center before the pandemic, and then I had to close it due to regulations. And then for the entire year, my doctor income was at the lowest. But it was also the time that my Avita income skyrocketed. So I'm grateful I was able to build my pipeline before the pandemic. And even after pandemic, now that it's predicted that the wellness industry is going to be 9 trillion by 2028, I'm grateful I'm already positioned. I'm already with Avita. And last but not the least is my Avita business, my Avita income will be my legacy for my orphans, neglected, and abused children. So this is what electrifies me, and this is my purpose. This is my reason for doing Avita. That even if I'm no longer here on earth, my Avita income is for life. My Avita income will be able to help and support all my spiritual children, even when I'm no longer here on earth. So this for me is very beautiful, and the power of our Avita enterprise. And so at this point, I will be sending all of you to a breakout room just to process some of the things that you have heard from me, because when you're able to process it, when you're able to share it, the retention will be higher. So just discuss one question. What is the one thing that struck you most from my sharing, and why? So that will just be around 15 minutes, and then we will all come back together for one last story, and I will be sharing about the beautiful Sunset Ballad by Li Ka-shing. And he is one of Asia's richest and most influential businessmen. So PDEJ, can you please send them to their breakout room?
All right, hold on.
Thank you. This month we celebrated Mother's Day, but uh, last September 2024, my mother already went to heaven. But I am very, very grateful that her life was extended for another 10 years because of Celergen and all our Avita products. And despite that she's not able to follow the wellness lifestyle that I keep teaching her, despite if she keeps eating all her favorite cakes and desserts and lechon. So I'm so grateful that I was able to gift my mommy the gift of longevity with 10 years extension, and that I'm able to provide the best of health for my mother through our cell therapy. And I'm able to do that because of my Avita income. So you can compute. It's not cheap, but is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. Every day that my mother, that I see her alive, I see her happy, I see her eat well, sleep well, I see her smile. Every box is worth it. Every day that she lived her life for the last 10 years is worth it. Yeah. And so I would like to share Tita Alice. She's one of our platinum directors. She celebrated her 80th birthday, I think last year. She's the most outstanding entrepreneur in Davao City. She said, very wise lady, she said her money in the Celergen box is earning more than her money in the bank. And she's going to wheel her Avita enterprise for Lamdag Foundation for poor women and children. So I'm so glad I'm attracting the same kind of ladies of these are women of significance, women with a purpose, and that is the number one predictor of longevity. And last but not the least, let me share with all of you the Sunset Ballad by Li Ka-shing. This is one of the most eye-opening messages I've ever received. He said, from a distance, hospitals are like heaven, curing so many patients. But from close range, hospitals are like banks, raking in a lot of cash. Getting inside hospital is like getting into prison. It is far better to take preventive measure in advance. While health is an invisible asset, health enhancement is bank saving. Contracting disease is bank loan and repayment, while serious illness can cause bankruptcy. It's very, very real. I have one friend who was hospitalized with pneumonia. She's only in her 50s. And she incurred 20 million pesos or 500,000 Singapore dollars in hospital bill. And the saddest part is that she did not live. She died. So that is very, very shocking for me. It's true. Now her family is bankrupt and they're now selling their entire house just to be able to pay off the loan in the hospital. These are facts of life and to be regarded seriously. So don't let this happen. It will be too late to regret. I give you a choice. How do you want to live? You want to live with illness or with longevity? You can choose to be born, you grow, you get sick, and you die, or you're born, you grow, you live, and you die. So the choice is yours, and I hope that after tonight, you will choose B. So join us and be part of Avita, be part of our wellness industry, be part of our wellness revolution, and enjoy a life of longevity with significance, a life with meaning. So thank you very much. Back to you, our Plantita Nursepreneur, Badet Mar Banay.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. D. What a powerful talk, full of insight, inspiration, and energy. As we wrap up, remember, with Celergen as your partner, you're not just aging, you are elevating. Another one is longevity isn't luck, it's a lifestyle. And with Celergen, you've got a powerful ally to help you live your best life every day. And lastly, longevity is not just adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. We hope you're walking away with powerful insights and practical tips to boost both your health span and wealth span. Thanks for joining us. Stay healthy, stay energized, stay wealthy, and stay young at heart. So your journey to longevity starts now. You can either position yourself as a direct platinum and a direct gold. So to qualify for a direct platinum position, first, you need to invest in a direct GA package until May 2025. And then second, complete the 6 direct GAs in any single month during the promo period. And you will be awarded with the following. First, a free Avita voyage trip to Japan on October to November 2025 worth 5,588 Singaporean dollars. Second, you have a free extra products of 10 boxes of Celergen, 10 boxes of Celiva, and 10 boxes of NGF that is worth 11,690 Singaporean dollars. Then the third one, you will celebrate your achievement on stage at the Avita annual dinner celebration on the 20th of June 2025 at Resorts World Sentosa, Singapore. And lastly, a free elite dinner and training in Singapore on January 2026. So what a package, right? And second, to be in a direct GA position, invest in the direct GA package that is 75 boxes of Celergen in one invoice and receive a free lovely gift box with 6 boxes of Celergen plus a raffle ticket. So direct GA position is available only for the whole month of July 2025. So come, what are you waiting for? Join us. And then we have upcoming events. The first one, a not to be missed opportunity to be trained by an MLM legend, a trainer, an author, and a speaker, Tony Big Al Schrader, who will be in the Philippines exclusively for Avita Philippines. This will be on May 31st and June 1st, 2025 at One Shangri-La Place in Manila, Philippines. And then the second event, it will be on the 20th of June 2025 at Resort World Convention Center in Singapore. The most awaited Timeless Legacy, a dual celebration. We are celebrating 18th annual celebration of Avita and Sweet 16 years of Celergen. So that's our two upcoming events. And I would like to thank the service team. Thank you so much for this wonderful event tonight. That it was successful because of your help. Thank you all for being here. And please talk to the person who invited you for more updates and for more information. But please don't go. We need to have a group photo, please. So turn on your video and a group photo for everybody.